Welcome back to sports. I've got baseball for you, and it's the only afternoon game of the day. The San Diego Padres making the trip to Atlanta to play the Braves. We'll get things going with Andrelton Simmons, the defensive machine, making an incredible catch on the short line drive. Check the slow-mo. It's even better the second time. We're not done with Simmons, though. The next play, just as good. He barehands it. Watch this. He's going to throw the runner out at first. We have to show these highlights because of how few offensive ones we have, so enjoy them while we got them. Evan Gattis, though, would break the scoreless streak, laying the smackdown on the ball. He would also bring in Justin Upton in the next inning to solidify the 2-0 win for the Tomahawks. And now we move to the games that took place yesterday, starting with Rays and Red Sox. It would get started with a bang in the third inning. David Ortiz bombs away. That's a 3-run shot. Take your time trotting around, big man. If you're good enough for Carly Yastrzemski, you get to round the bases as slow as you want. The Rays wouldn't go down without a fight, though, as Desmond Jennings doubles to bring in 2 runs, count them 2, in that same inning, but there would be no more excitement. The final score was 3-2 Boston. Sticking with the Florida teams, Miami came up to bat against the Astros yesterday in Houston. Almost all the good stuff would happen right in the first inning. Johanny Valdespin gets a triple to go in right field. He'll hustle his way to a head-first slide safely into the bag. And then the home run from Garrett Jones. That would put the Marlins up 3-0 again in the first inning already. Houston would try to answer with this shot from Jose Altuve. That's only 1 run, but it's still 1 more run than they had before. It would take until the 6th inning for anyone to score again, but Marcell Ozuna would break the drought with a dinger of his own, and Miami goes on to win 4-2. Besides those 2 games yesterday, there were a few more Braves on the field, but this time getting inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame. A couple names you might recognize in Bobby Cox, the skipper, Greg Maddux, and Tom Glavine, ace pitchers, but Glavine might have been the most surprised and talked about his humble roots.
Little did I know as a kid, when I used to think it was a good idea to stand on the front porch of my parents' house and throw snowballs over the trees trying to hit cars passing by, little did I know how far my left arm was going to take me at that time.
The other 3 inductees were Frank Thomas, who will be remembered fondly in Chicago for his time with the White Sox, Joe Torre as manager of the Yankees, and Tony La Russa, 4-time manager of the year and 3-time world champion. In non-baseball news, it looks like LeBron James is going to dust off the old 23 jersey from his previous Cleveland days. Michael Jordan said he doesn't own the number, so he's cool with it. James accumulated more than 15,000 points during his time in Cleveland, while also grabbing more than 3,100 boards and dishing out more than 3,800 assists. We have an update on Donald Sterling. There has been a preliminary ruling in the case of him and the Los Angeles Clippers. A judge in the probate trial has issued an oral tentative statement decision that affirmed Shelley Sterling's sale of the team. Nothing is written yet, and so it's not final, but the deadline to finish the sale of the team is set for August 15th. That's all for your sports. We'll be back in 90 seconds.